guys, today on How To with Emily and Aaron, we will be making soap. Okay, so first step, you got to go to a shop that you can buy glycerine. So glycerine is this. So for me, Crafters Inn is the best place to go. So, moving on. So the first thing you need to do now, when you have your glycerine, take whatever scent you want. So today I will be using Sea Breeze. It's one of my favorite scents of glycerine. So you just got to unwrap it and then you can cut pieces off of it like this. So you're just going to go ahead and cut some pieces of glycerine off. And to determine how much glycerine you want to use, you gotta decide what mold you're gonna use, and two, how much, like if you want to do a layer, or if you want to do a solid scent. So I'm gonna do some layers, and I'm gonna just use both of my molds. So you get this. You can have a mold like this that you can just pop out, or you can have a plastic mold like this that you have to whack to get the things out. Okay, so as you can see, I have been cutting this smaller. So two reasons for this. Firstly, it's satisfying, and secondly, it will melt quicker and faster when you put it in the microwave. Okay, so you're just gonna go ahead, cut that small. So the containers you use that you put in the microwave, you can have a little glass bowl or a nice glass jug. So I'm gonna use the bowl for now. So you just gotta put that in there, in your container. You can put your glycerine aside when you have as much as you want. And then you have to go and put this in the microwave. So I usually put it in for about 20 seconds, and then if it's not completely melted, then I just put it in for a few more seconds. So I'm now going to go put this in the microwave. We'll be back when this is melted. Okay, so now we're back with our melted glycerine. It should look like this. Okay, so one tip for when you put your glycerine in the microwave. So the tip is that when you put it in, you have to watch your glycerine, otherwise it bubbles up and then it can steam up your oven, which is not good. Okay. So now we are going to take our mold and we're going to pour it in. So I'm going to do some stars and some hearts. So I'm going to layer my soap. So I'm just going to put a little bit in. And then I'm going to... Okay, so now you can put that bowl aside. So now you can put that bowl aside. So now, once you've put that in the mold, you need to take your sanitizer and you have to spray it. And the reason you spray your glycerine with sanitizer is that if you don't, it will make bubbles on the top of the soap, and that it's not going to look very nice if you want to gift it to someone. And so yeah, so for me the best sanitizer to use is Gardo, because you can get these really nice flavors, scents, and because like this one's citrus extracts, there's a tea tree oil one, there's so many that you can get. And it's 99.999% germ protect, so you're covered. Okay, so now to all the impatient people out there who don't want to wait for their soap to set, you can put it in the freezer for about 5 minutes. So we just came back from the freezer after 5 minutes. Okay, so we're going to put this aside now, and we're going to get our next glycerine. Okay, so today for my second one, I'm going to be using frangipani. So now you just have to follow the same steps that we did before. Okay, so let's go. Microwave time. Okay, so we're back again. And now we pour it in again. So now I'm going to take the magnolia for my third layer. Into the microwave we go. Okay, so we're back and we're going to okay, so again now if it acts like if you pour in a little too much and it spills over, that's fine, because at the end you can just peel it off when it's set. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of rooibos on top. So this just gives it like a little bit of character. Like it just looks really nice and it presents well. And you can choose what you add. You can add rooibos from rooibos to, well, anything like nasturtium flower petals. So you can really add anything to these to make them creative and look super cool. I'm just quickly gonna dust this up. Okay, so we're gonna let those set now. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys a different technique. So this is when you add essential oil to your soap. And to do that you have to get a clear soap with no scent. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. Okay, so I've already used most of this, which is fine because you don't need a lot. Well, in my case, I don't need a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut that up again, put it. So for this one, I'm going to use the Africa mold, and I'm going to do a layer on the bottom. Pause it. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do one of these now. I'm only gonna make one though because these ones are hard to unmold. So I'll do a thin layer of this, like I said, and then I'm going to do more magnolia. So now I'm back, and first step, take your essential oil. So today I'm using cinnamon leaf, my ultimate favorite. So you just take your essential oil, and you're just going to add a few drops to your glycerin. Then you take a spoon and you're just going to mix it up like this. So you can see it makes like this yellowy color. Yeah. So put your spoon aside and grab your milk. And then you just do the same. You just pour it. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to just reuse this bowl for my magnolia. Put that aside. Put this way. Don't forget that. Make sure it is that. So when I go to the microwave now, and melt that. So now we're back, and we're going to put this in here. Just going to pour that like that. So now I have extra, and I'm just going to pour it in these. Now we're going to spray them. Okay. Now we wait. Okay, so now we're back. We just put that away in the freezer. And now we are going to start unmolding. So I'm going to start with the small ones. So you just, with this silicone mold, you just gotta pop it out like this. And then that. You can see now the pretty legs. So now we're just gonna go ahead and do that and then put it on a tray. This is our cat, Jasmine.
She's so cute.
Hello, baby. See, she wants to be on YouTube too, huh? And this is what the plain ones look like, the solid.
You guys.
Come. She wants to be a superstar too, huh? Okay. You can put that aside. So now we are going to unmold the Africa. So to do that, you flip it upside down, you take a spoon, and now you have to whack it. Okay, so then by hitting it with the spoon and pressing it up, you will have loosened the soap, and now it comes out. So that is now the end product. So So you just put those on a tray. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe below.